Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 30 of Europa Universalis 4 as Castile, except we are now Spain. One of the things that I should really be doing, and I did say that I was going to do this in the last video and probably a couple of videos before that, was to sort of take things a little bit easier with the coring and the stuffs, because we want to sort of catch up in tech. I was trying to wonder why I was so far behind in Diplotech, and then I remembered that we did actually integrate Naples, which took quite a bit of Diplo power, so we've done well to sort of catch back up with that. We are in a coalition we have a coalition against us, I should say, with Leinster and Great Britain, so we can't really attack either of those. We could fabricate on and attack Scotland if we wanted to. There's no reason why we can't do that. Let's go ahead and bring back the diplomat from Morocco. We don't need him there. We are building a spy network currently in Mantua. Now, Mantua is currently not allied with anybody, which is quite useful for us. And I think it was Mantua that I was sort of planning on going and attacking. Could be quite risky because there is a possibility that we could end up bringing in, you know, getting into a bigger coalition against us. But it would be nice to take some stuff from Mantua. Certainly if we could get away with it. I don't know how much development they've got currently. 86% war score, so we could, in effect, completely full annex them if we wanted to. So that's not a terrible idea. Let's go ahead and start getting a few claims. I know I literally just said we need to cut down on the amount of wars and stuff, and it can be very, very risky doing this, but I think probably safe enough. There is quite a bit of aggressive expansion in Europe, so this is potentially a little bit risky. But one of the other things that I do want to do is go and try and get an alliance with the Palatinate, because we only have 3 relations out of our possible 4. Let's go ahead and do this. We'd like Great Britain's just left the military coalition as well. Now that's interesting. That could actually be a case of let's go and attack Britain first. Royal marriage offer from the Palatinate. So there were a few things that I wanted to do. Okay, which ones have we not called yet? Let me just try and get all these things done at the same time. So we've got Dakula and Haha. But the other ones we can do. Right, we can't do those yet. Okay, that's fine. So, one of the things that I was thinking about doing in this video was, first of all, changing our native policy so that we can actually get our, what are they called? Our colonial nations a little bit quicker. And secondly, I was thinking about actually having some wars against our neighbours here just to wipe them out and sort of build things up a little bit quicker. That is still a plan. But this opportunity to actually go to war with England here, especially as they've left the coalition. I mean, we could actually just pick on Leinster first, because a coalition of 1 is not a coalition. We pick on Leinster first, and then we go ahead and pick on Great Britain, which should be relatively easy. Now, we do need to find out where all of my ships are. How much money are we making? Not a huge amount. Let's go ahead and unmothball the heavies. We will need them. And Leinster's left the coalition as well. So there's nothing that actually to stop me. See, that's so expensive as soon as we unmothball those heavies. That's another transport. Where are our transports? Is there? Yeah, we are 1 short. Let's get the transports down here and get them all together. We'll lose a little bit of money for a while. Corsican separatists. Yeah, we've got a lot of separatists that might pop. Remind myself where Corsica's over here, isn't it? It's this one. So I think we need to go ahead and put some troops over there. Probably go and mothball these. There is probably no big rush to actually get in this fight with Britain, so we'll wait a little bit. Mantua might be a little bit more risky though. Let's go ahead and get you guys over if we can. And Yep, let's just go ahead and get you onto Corsica. So, yes, I definitely want to attack England again. There's rebels over here. See, I could do this. It might put us into a coalition again, so it is a little bit risky. But they've probably got no army at the moment, and they've definitely got no allies. It's far too tempting not to go ahead and get involved in this. I've got to go and do it. I don't need to call anybody else in. And the fact that we do have some allies will make life easier for us as well. We should definitely make sure that we are sucking up to the Palatinate. Try and get as good a relations with them as possible. So the Palatinate and Bohemia are both on our side. It's a shame that Brandenburg is still Catholic. Bohemia is relatively strong. How is the HRE doing? Ah, the war is upon us. England is in... Now, France hasn't picked a side, but the Commonwealth is on that side. Who would be on this? Brandenburg. There's a lot of small people. Would be great if we could force the... Is the war already going? I think the war's already running, isn't it? No, maybe not. But we definitely want to try and get this done. They've got a lot of forts, which is annoying. So we'll do what we can. Let's go ahead and just put the transports out here. That'll give us a full blockade, so that'll actually help out. And then we've got a second lot of troops close by if we need to jump in here quickly. Getting some conversions done. Of course, being at war doesn't help with the... Come on, words. They're just not working for me today. Being at war doesn't help with the unrest. So it's likely that some things might pop. I guess we've still got unrest here, even with the troops standing on it, and we have. We've got a fair bit of separatism. So hopefully they will pop, and we'll be able to deal with them. So that'll be good if that happens. We are probably going to have to go and fight these pretender rebels. And then depending on what sort of coalition this puts us in, because it'll be a fair bit of aggressive expansion, but depending on what sort of coalition it puts us in, we might still be able to go and pick on England and Leinster. Still need to start work on these cores. How's our admin gain doing right now? It's only 9. I think I'm actually going to focus on admin again. Now, we don't have a lot here on military. We are, or at least we were ahead of time. Yeah, we are still ahead of time. We don't have an idea group, so I'm not going to bother with a rank 3 guy. It'll be too expensive. Partially considering getting rid of one of the rank 3 guys here, because they are costing us a fair bit of money. We could just go and get this level 1 global tariffs, probably not that useful, but if we get this level 1 trade efficiency guy, we'll save a lot more money. 42% here, fantastic. Right, oh no, it just dropped. What happened there? Did we suffer a disease outbreak or something? Yep, was a disease outbreak. That was unfortunate. They don't seem to have any ships, so I think we do have some of our transports hovering around. We've got this 14k stack here. We've got the Siege of Lucca, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and... Can we send one infantry regiment over here just to siege it out? No, we can't. So we do have to sort of march over here and take out the rebels. Excellent. Now what we should be able to do... Right, they're going to sit there. If I split, I still can't get over there, so we've literally got to wait here. That's unfortunate, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and dock up with the transports. I don't think we need them out at the time being. We've still got some more separatists that are likely to pop. I don't want to spend military power on it if I can avoid it. He's just moving backwards and forwards between the provinces. That's fine. Lose 50 military power or 10 prestige. Prestige is quite high and we're about to win a war. I'm a little bit nervous that we might end up in a big coalition over here, but we'll still be able to take what we want. Okay, fantastic. Now what we need to do is crush this army first, which should be fairly quick. Stack wipe, detach a siege, and move the rest of you up here. I mean, I could just make them into a vassal. That would put me over my Diplo limit, over my relations limit. But it's not a terrible idea, though, to be honest. And then they can go ahead and do some fabrication for me. I might actually do that. I might actually just vassalize them. Population increase. I really don't need that many guys on this spot, to be honest. The general does have some siege, but we could detach a siege and move out. And then assign the siege leader and move him back in. Lose a little bit of ducats to increase our settler chance or settler rate, so we definitely want to do that. Let's group all of those guys together. So yeah, I think I'm actually going to vassalize them and be over the relationship limit. Because they are already our religion. So what we could do is we could let them fabricate for us, we could feed them provinces and allow them to convert and core and then integrate them. So that might be what we do there. I think that's going to be my plan. I'm guessing they probably wouldn't take vassalization yet. No, they would not. I'll just vassalize them and take a load of money from them. As soon as we get 100% war score, of course, they won't have any choice. Then we might see about attacking Leinster or Scotland. Do we have any claims against Scotland, actually? Do we have any claims against Leinster? No, we've got no CB against Leinster. Scotland is being attacked by England anyway. Let's go ahead and start building a spy network over here. There's no point in you still being there, so let's bring you back. We are going to need a free diplomat in order to get the peace deal. So that's fine. What are we up to on this siege? 35% chance. There we go. It's just fallen. Fantastic. So 100% war score. You guys will be our vassal. Cost us 200 Diplo. That's a lot of aggressive expansion. A lot of aggressive expansion. That actually puts us in potentially... yeah, I can't justify doing that. There's far too much chance of a... If we just take the war goal... See, even that potentially puts us in one with Britain. I'd kind of like to start a war with Britain before they have the opportunity to join that coalition. Do we have a CB against Britain? Yes, we do, because they are our rival. Unfortunately, we can't grab provinces. So that doesn't help us. So, I guess we'll just have to see what happens. They are in another war, so that might help us. So, let's just go ahead and say we want to take just this province. And let's get some war reparations from you as well. And you don't have much money, so we'll leave you with it. But that gives us something coastal, joins our territory up. So, let's go ahead and do that. So, that will definitely put some people in a coalition against us. I was hoping that we'd get a border with Venice, but yeah, it's just a little bit too risky. Right, we've got a call to arms. Bohemia wants us to come to their aid in the War of the Protestant League. Against the Commonwealth and Great Britain and Bremen. Now, this is Bohemia. This is an interesting one, because the thing is, I want to start my own war with Great Britain. And this is the perfect time to do it. I'm going to decline that. I mean, that's obviously not great. Not a great thing to do. And we now lose one of our allies. We'll be able to get that back later on. Right, Papal States in a coalition. Venice is in a coalition. I'm just hoping we can do something against England before they have much of a chance to retaliate. We need to go and fabricate a claim. So let's go ahead and start building a spy network here. Yeah, so they've already taken a chunk out of Scotland. So hopefully we'll be able to go and attack England before they join anything. So the Papal State joined a coalition. Is it the same coalition? No, it's just the Papal State and Venice. They're the only ones that are in right now. So that's not too bad. I just wish if these rebel factions were going to pop, they'd hurry up and pop. Where is this one gonna pop? Ifni and Agadir. All right, down here. Current heir will die. Gain a church in Gibraltar. Current heir will die. I guess we get the free church. Sorry, Bobby, you've just died. Now we've got a potential personal union. Our ruler is only 31 though, so it's not too bad at the moment. Let's go ahead and pick you guys up. Let's go ahead and get rid of this fort, actually. I think we'll keep the other one that we've got. We do need to start upgrading some of our forts as well, because they're a little bit dated. Let's get you guys over here. We're going to need to integrate Portugal at some point as well. They're not really being all that useful. Because they're not actually colonizing anything. I guess it's because they don't have enough money to do so. But yeah, leaving Portugal alive to colonize isn't really doing anything for us. So I guess what we will do is start integrating them. Don't have a free diplomat at the moment, so we can't. We can start converting provinces, though. So let's go ahead and start doing that. You're not making any progress at all, are you? Nope. So let's bring you back. Susian separatists. Yeah, that's where you guys are heading. You're heading down here to deal with these ones, which might pop anytime soon. Let's go ahead and get you docked up. There we go. There they are. But we're already marching on them, so that's fine. So yeah, as much as I'd love to get into a war with England right now, I mean, we still need to wait for that CB, and we need to tidy up some of the stuff that's happening here. Let's go ahead and do some of the conversions where we can. Right, where's our next rebellion going to be? Corsica, Reform Zealots in Napoli, Moroccan separatists. Well, we've already got an army down here in Morocco. The Reform Zealots should start going away because we're not in Napoli anymore. Corsican's still potentially a problem. So let's just see if they start to tick down any. Let's get the ships over here in case we do need you. Right, forts. We want to upgrade the capital fort here. We don't need this one. Because we've got two adjacent forts. Let's get rid of those. Just keeping my eye to see if any of them go up to 90%. Because then we'll need to deal with those. Genoese has gone down to 70. Or maybe it was already at 70. What is our national unrest like? Why is it so high? No, it's not. It's -3. Overextension's hurting it a little bit, but still not quite sure why it's so high. But fine, we've got no war exhaustion. We're at max stability. We do have a little bit of inflation, which we should probably reduce. But again, we do want to get the next tech so we can get the next idea group. Speaking of tech, we can get our Diplo tech. We may as well. Conversions. Let's keep those going. Try and get the religious unity done as quickly as possible. Reformed zealots are still there in Napoli. This can't. Why can't we flip it? It's got religious zeal. Right. Okay, that went up quickly. Madeira. Right. Let's get you guys over here as quick as possible. And then what have we got here? We can either have 19 noble regiments in Caligari. They gain loyalty and we lose local tax and local manpower for 20 years or lose the stability. Well, we'll take the hit in one province. Right, hopefully you guys will be able to get there. See, this is the thing. I think we were already docked up, but they started to move. It does seem a little bit strange the way it's working out. And again, no, they did manage to land in time. Good. So the animation makes it look a bit weird. Let's just get you on the boats. I don't like the way this auto-transport system works. It's very, very flaky. Okay, Moroccan Separatist is going to pop next. And that'll be over here somewhere, which is where we're already moving into. So that's fine. Missionaries are getting their job done. Now then, we can get a claim on Leinster. So we should. Let's get a claim on their capital. And let's get a claim on England as well. Let's take something that's also a little bit more coastal. So there's a claim over there. We still need to be careful with what we're doing. As Corsican separatists still don't want to pop. Come on, separatists. Lazio Campana. There's a lot of development there. Now this one here. That's worth quite a bit, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. Cost us a fair bit, but probably worth doing. Anyway, I think that's probably a good position to end the video, so I'm going to pause things up there. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying EU4 as Castile. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.